Did you know that Dominion voting systems, which was used in over 30 states across the country, testified in front of Congress back in January for potentially being vulnerable for foreign and election interference? That's Dominion Voting Systems that has a partnership with the Clinton Foundation. And so I just want to make sure that I want to make sure all of you guys understand very clearly where this is headed. That very, very powerful people are going to try to rush the inauguration of Joe Biden by January 20th. There might be nothing we can do before then to stop that. There might not be. And it was very clear today how quick and how swift they are implementing this. But we are going to uncover something here. This is a once-in-a-century opportunity to uncover the rot of the mafioso gangsterization of America in the election voting process. And so some people are wondering what exactly we do right now. This is an opportunity. Hey, Terrell, could we show this again, please, on the side? Thank you. Right now, this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity for action and also for public pressure. If hundreds of thousands of people, if millions of people went into the streets and demanded answers for the following, things would definitely change. For example, let's go to the upper right-hand corner. Right here. In Washington, D.C., Donald Trump did 1 point better in 2020 than he did in 2016. In San Francisco, Donald Trump did 5 points better in 2020 than he did in 2016. In Chicago, Donald Trump did 5 points better in 2020 than he did in 2016. In Miami, Donald Trump did 15 points better than he did in 2020 than he did in 2016. In Los Angeles and Boston, he was exactly the same. But Donald Trump somehow did 5 points worse in Detroit, Wayne County. Donald Trump somehow did 5 points worse in Dane County in Madison, Wisconsin. It's Dane County, it's Madison, Wisconsin. And the other number here is that Donald Trump somehow Joe Biden did 5 points better in Fulton County, downtown Atlanta, 5 points better than Hillary Clinton did in 2016. So this right here goes to show that there was a targeted ballot harvesting scheme, allegedly, to probably maximize the turnout, maximize the margins in just a couple cities. So for example, if Donald Trump had a urban decay in all cities, for example, if he did worse in Washington, D.C., he did worse in Chicago, did worse in L.A. and Boston, worse in Miami, worse in San Francisco, this argument would somehow fall apart. But you're trying to tell me that Joe Biden did better than Barack Obama in some of these cities? That Joe Biden outperformed the first ever black president? So here's what we need to do. We need a full court press. Let's go back to the main camera here, Terrell. The people that we just got elected as U.S. senators, they need very clear instructions from us. So you know who we should actually be pressuring? We should have a massive rally supporting and encouraging Lindsey Graham right now to call for a federal investigation instantaneously. Hey, guess what? We still control the Senate right now, and we control it with 53 seats. Even though Cory Gardner lost, he's still a senator till January. Mark Kelly actually might be sworn in, so it might be 52 seats. Why are there not hearings right here, right now in the United States Senate? We as patriots, we need to give very clear instructions and marching orders to our officials and our leaders to get involved in this scam that is happening across the country. And so some people are saying, what do you mean very powerful people? I'm talking about the billionaire class in our country. I'm talking about the people that run the tech companies. I'm talking about the people that run the Democrat Party. There is a concerted effort to destroy this president and all he stands for, and they're well ahead of pace. They took a lot of you by surprise. They did not take us by surprise. And part of also the takeaway that we must have is that they were only able to cheat because these races were close. They were only able to cheat because this race was on the margins.